Hey guys, what's up? It's Adam, also known as Insane Gaming 2010, and today I have my first ever review of something other than an aircraft model. It is a iPhone 4S in the white colors. So first off, we have to look at the box. This is my Christmas present from my mom and dad, and it is very nice. This is only my second phone. My first one before it died about a month ago. So we look at the cover. First off, it says iPhone 4S. Then you have the Apple symbol, iPhone 4S again, and then iCloud. But the real attractive thing that makes this cover probably the best cover is the front. A really cool image of what the phone looks like. And it looks really well photographed, and it really does make the phone really appealing. So we open it up, and here's the phone. My brother got the black one, I got the white one. I've had the black iPod Touch 2nd generation one before, so I thought I'm just gonna get the white one. And I kind of had a choice over my brother. But anyway, first off, iPhone, Apple symbol, the new camera that they put on, and then this side. I'm not really sure what these black lines are for. Here's the minus button on the speaker, plus button, and then this one, this like thing, you turn it off like that, and then it turns the music off and mutes it. This is obviously your basic Apple home symbol, and that's been on every single iPod Touch or iPhone, so that's basically similar. The top you have a earphone jack, and I find that kind of surprising that they'd have the earphone jack at the top. On my old iPod it was at the bottom, but it actually makes it a lot more convenient for holding in your pocket and listening to music, and it doesn't strain the actual cord of the earphones bending, so that's good. And then you have the on-off button. On this side you don't really have anything at all. You have a little button here, which I'm not really sure what is even for. So that's all you have there. And then let's look at the actual things. The one thing that's different is that I do have iCloud. You have iCloud on all the new ones, and the iCloud, I believe, it syncs the phone, whatever you do, images, online, songs, and then it puts on your home iTunes account. So it works pretty well, but I've heard that it can screw up your system. So it just depends. I tend to use 3G, and for any of you guys, I mean, I'm not really that picky, but I would go out and buy the 4G because I've seen the 4G speed. Well, not the 4G iPhone, but a 4G, because it is a really quick one. But I tend to use the 3G more than my Wi-Fi, just because I do have a lot of Apple products and products in my house that can be accessible for online. So the Wi-Fi can get quite slow in my household. So I just tend to use the 3G, which to me is pretty fast. But to people trying to download stuff who are really picky about it, experts, I guess you could say, they wouldn't like the speed. So, you got the typical message box, you've got your mail, you've got, your apps, your stuff. Nothing is really that new. I know this is on the old iPods, but you go like that and it changes colors. So that's pretty cool. Overall, I would buy it. It is $200. And the networks it's on are, mine's for Verizon, AT&T, Sprint, and Verizon. And Verizon had the old iPhone 4, and AT&T has always had the iPhone. And Sprint, this is their first iPhone. The camera, I've seen like pictures, and it doesn't really have a huge difference of quality. I mean, it's good for taking videos and all, but I don't see a huge difference in the actual quality. So I don't know, any of you guys who have the actual iPhone 4 can probably tell better. The iPhone 4S actually does load pretty fast, though, compared to the iPhone 4. It is a lot slimmer, and that's one good thing. And my case is just a cheap little case that I got at Five Below, and it looks sort of pink, but it's actually red. That's because of the lighting. And it doesn't really protect it that well, but I think that as long as you keep the screen pretty in good condition, then you should be good. Let's think of what else is actually different. Just scrolling through. I don't really think there's much else to talk about. So this is the iPhone. It is $200. Would I get it? Yes, I would. It is a really nice phone. It is one of Apple's best products, I think. I have the iPad also, and that's, well, the first iPad, and that's very similar to this. But it's still, this is probably Apple's best. And this is the last thing made under Steve Jobs, the creator of Apple, or co-creator, I guess you could say. Oh, and the last thing, sorry, I forgot to say. Siri, where is the closest movie theater? Where is the closest movie theater?
I found 20 movie theaters. 17 of them are fairly close to you.
So that's the last thing. It works pretty well. It works for calling, sending stuff, and getting mapping directions, but it's not very good with asking questions, like actual logical questions. I'm gonna ask like a question about when did the Civil War begin?
Let me check that for you. Okay, here you go.
So that is pretty cool, so you can research stuff, and you probably can't see it, but it says April 12th, 1861. So, and it lasted, no, never mind. But that's really cool. You can say dates. Well, you can't really ask it questions, opinion questions, I guess you could say. So that's the last thing about this iPhone. It's a very good piece of technology, and I can't wait to see the iPhone 5. Thanks for watching. Peace.